Boom. Hello. Oh, good evening, Internet. How are we doing? We are going to be picking up from where I left off. And man, my party's in bad shape. What did I do?
Careful now.
But I have come to a conclusion, and that conclusion is I'm going to try a ranged assassin build, even though I'm not using any abilities other than Psyker abilities. Yes, I saw that he had been posting some stuff again, so yes. We got the big dog back. Cool. Let's start getting some things off. But how is everyone doing today? I thought the game was opening somehow. Oh damn, we already got someone who joined the membership force. Where else I was going to say? Yes, but how are we all doing? We managed to break the lens, so you missed the extra storybook event with it. I didn't get the storybook event. They just ran straight in. But I have come up with a plan, Luna. Rather than going Overseer, because they nerfed Degrade Defense, I don't think the stacking with it is going to be that worthwhile. I'm going to try and see what I can stack more with direct damage to go for the assassin route without taking any assassin abilities and see how that works out. Yeah, but sometimes it's just one of those days and you gotta break stuff. And every day is one of those days. Yeah, Rev, have you heard any rumors regarding DLC 4? So obviously it's the Procession of the Damned, and that's where Armanat left his ship. So it's going to be to do with the Pascal Collective. But what we're doing in the Procession of the Damned, don't know. I was told everything is going to be all new, because I guess the new companion would be some sort of elf sniper. Not sniper, sorry, elf warlock. That's the one. Be it either Jukari or now Dari variant, but they're like, no, new things. That doesn't mean that's not what it's going to be, but that's what they said.
Over there.
As for DLC 4, given its name, likely Heresy focus. And Possession of the Damned is just, it's just a place where things exist. Doesn't mean it will be, but it would be cool if it was Warp Creature focused.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Oh damn, I leveled up.
The Vizier. Would he be
Sorry for my total ignorance, but how do I access the members' new builds and spreadsheets? If you look in the description of every video and the live stream, you will see access to the Discord. And now that you're a member, you just link your Discord to your YouTube or your Twitch if you did it on the Twitch. And then you'll have access to the members section. It adds automatically. And then just check the pins. That's where it is. Do you think DLC 4 will have a new Tier 3 archetype? So they haven't announced any new archetypes, so don't think so. Level am I? So we just did Law Warp Perception, so this would be Ballistics Calculation. Yes. Ballistics Calculation and a Law Warp. And let's get everything else leveled up. But yes, I've been busy working away on the spreadsheet, getting more stuff added to it. Reckless Strike. Get off me. And Noidra. Argenta, who has taken a head trauma, is going to get Concentrated Fire and Awareness. Cassia. Mind of Matter, But yes, I finally put out the not Pascal, eargun video. Did I miss? No, I do one less of the willpowers. Yes. Then, oh, Pascal didn't have Tide of Excellence yet. Interesting. Now he does. So I guess I'm going Lord Xenos here because of Eogan. And then Cabela, Acrobatic Artistry, and Dance Partners, which will up our stats. Look at her weapon skill and her agility with all these traumas. Alright, back to chat. Do I have to use Vanguard to make Jay unkillable? Vanguard, no. Vanguard, it makes her weaker. Good evening, Stone Cold Darth Austin. Oh yeah, Space Hawks and all sorts of Psyker phenomena, yep. So it'd be cool if there was a weird boy, but we probably won't get an Orc companion. But there have been references to an Orc cruiser in the files, so maybe something. Painted Retica first, yes. Is Psyker currently the strongest for Operative? In some way or another, it's probably always still Priest. Priest is pretty crazy, but Psyker's fun for Operative at least. But you get the most attack economy, and that fixes the main issue of Operative. Bring Lee's Votan. That would be cool. So what's the plan for the build? So originally I was going to do a Telepath Psyker Overseer, but because Degrade Defense was nerfed and Painbond's going to be weaker, I was thinking maybe going Assassin and trying to stack direct damage. What staff should I be using? Run the same build as your build right now. Currently, you've only really got access to the Pyromancy staff and the Psych staff. You'll pick up the Charge staff in the Plasma Reactors. That'll be a good one. How is Officer Vanguard? Terrible. Funny enough, Starrock on the Owlcat dev stream did say that he is willing to discuss Vanguard buffs with me. So I will have to put something together. Yeah, Kibbles, I didn't even plan to it. Why am I in black and white? It is because I have a very cheap webcam and I don't know how to color correct it. that's the sole reason. But I will probably, based on everyone coming to memberships, be able to upgrade my microphone and webcam. So you might have to look at my pasty self. Yeah, it's solely because the webcam's very cheap and it made me a Dorito, even though I've got whiter snow skin. Melee Officer in Shambles, yes. Yeah, Officer has no talent to melee. The Vanguard has no talent to melee. Like, yeah.
What curiosity unveils itself?
Oh damn, 100% law warp check. You don't normally see those. Vanguard is the beginner-friendly archetype. It falls off hard off Act 2. It's not even the beginner-friendly archetype. It just does nothing. It's the one people think is because they just give it Malpian Shroud and they're like, oh, look, this build is great. And they realise their talents literally do nothing and it's all just Malpian Shroud. It's Warriors, the noob-friendly archetype, and that Warriors carrying Vanguard and they think it's Vanguard. Because you got to remember, the base archetypes determine how your character plays. The tier 2s add a resource, which is unique to each one. So, Arc Militant adds versatility. Vanguard adds Beacon of Might. Master Tactician adds their tactical advantage. Grand Strategist adds their stratagem zones, etc, etc, etc. So each tier 2 adds a resource to manage, and Vanguard is the one that has the worst way to gain and use that resource, because it's reliant on taunts that aren't even on the Vanguard, they're on Warrior. So it's one of those things where you just don't actually interact with your tier 2 and the Warrior is just hard carrying because people are on lower difficulties. I give Vanguard Tableau because I suck at using Arc Militant. But yeah, it's just one of those things that most people just don't... Oh, I gave Idra the thing. Idra's got the thing that makes me immune to warp shenanigans.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
I figured playing since before 1.5 update, everything feels so much smoother and easier and unfair. It seems almost fit combat training feels amazing as talent. Yeah, it is amazing as talent. It's really good. Why am I so zoomed in? Oh my god.
You
Owie.
don't frighten me.
Well, in that case...
I shall not fail. Come, the other side awaits. The shadows will see it done. Killing brings me no pleasure.
And is this still no strength scaling? Yes. Kind of funny how much you're able to do Cabela despite the nerfs. Well, the bugs, so I say.
I am your blade and shield.
Let's put in Psyker.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Scheme.
Ooh. Ooh, something bad happened. What happened? What did I trigger? Oh. Alright, I better be careful and not use my staff anymore. Ooh. So, in terms of damage, makes me insane. Yeah, Argenta is tense for Retribution, Lich of Hatred. It's really, really strong. So Officer Vanguard only generates its resource by being hit. Officer has no survivability. Vanguard needs to be hit to build a survivability. You gain 1% armor like every time you're hit, up to 15%. So unless you can survive, you die. Oh, new member, Trollkin, thank you. In the very late Act 2, what staff should I use? It depends. Are you Santic? Are you Pyromancer? Because if you're Pyromancer, then obviously the Staff of Righteous Fire. I have a whole database of items that I've uploaded. I'd need to double check. But if you're Biomancer, then Staff of Blood for single target, probably the strongest Pyromancer stuff you have access to. You don't get an upgrade to the Act 1 Lightning Staff until Act 4, which is kind of annoying. By the way, if you have more Trums Combos, you could use Steam. Yeah, if I wasn't intentionally building traumas on Cabela, it just happens. She just does that. Hello. What would you recommend as Santic Officer build? I feel Vanguard... no, Vanguard. Mouse Tactician. It will allow you to go first so you can get your buffs out.
I will do my duty.
Abelard is about to waste someone, but probably hit you and then charge the other one. I was hoping you'd die, but... Yeah, unless you can survive, you die. Where do you get the good pyro stars? Also, thanks very much for the help. Most of them are in the shop. So you don't need to do anything special for them. They just kind of come in the shops. Oh, wow. I have really short range. Yeah, I'm a little too short for any of that.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
But we do have
Faith without
Tense
deed
Retribution
is
with Smooth
worthless.
Hatred.
As the Emperor... I'll do it.
Any tips on the Commissar at all costs? Yeah, so you need to give the lowest damage pistol you can. Do not buff your Commissar, whatever you do. And you also need to try and generate some temporary health on allies. And that will stop him from exploding everything.
A wicked thought. Unpredictable down.
65 and 65, both of them.
Scared
As long as I don't use a high tier power, that will never increase. What the drop sacks are, icons don't really say much. It's the 6 previous drops and the 3 new ones, and they're basically nothing. Ow.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
To get there, I'm going to have to use this twice. More traumas.
As the tenants demand.
Stab that dude.
I shall not fail. The shadows will see it done.
That is foolishness. I'm afraid not. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
A wicked thought. I feel the blasphemous breath of another one.
Don't think she'll make it, so we'll give that to Argenta.
Guided by faith without
Nice.
As the
Uh,
I act.
Does shooting side companions? No, it does not, unfortunately. That'd be a bit OP if it did.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Hey, you better teleport me. Icon 5 bugged in some way. No, Icon 05 prevents you from buffing allies with Commissar because they auto-dodge. Aww. Yeah, but shooting cyber companions doesn't work. But as he said, buff your tune at the start. Yeah, don't buff your master tactician. Use something like Relish Anguish and Ablard's Knockback or a shotgun to build temporary HP. Later on, you can get master tactician strong points. That way, you build temporary HP, and then invigorating resolve will help later. Yeah, Ripper Pistol's a good one because it's really good damage for burst. Yeah, Listening of Hatred is crazy cracked. Like,
Follow my lead.
it's not enough to get all the way there. But I will prepare for Ablard's next turn.
Let's get to it.
As the tactical imperative dictates, the scriptural process is favorable. Running
Dead. I actually saved a bunch of the rabble. Dev's the only ones that use Fang. Yeah, well, because they play on normal. I asked in chat, and Sarah was like, "Does it need buzz?" And I was there, and I was like, "Yes," and he was like, oh, "Okay, maybe we'll discuss it." And if Revan thinks it needs buzz, maybe it does. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, he was silly to give me that option because of course I was like, yeah. I was shooting my shot when I saw you. I thought it was just really funny when he was like, okay, someone asked a question, I don't know the answer. Revan, you know the game more than us at this point. Is that true? And I was like, no. He was like, see, Revan says it's not, so it's probably not.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Yeah, I saved my Heretic. Apparently saved the rabble. just doing Heretic things. I'm curious what change you'd even do. Vanguard requires it to get hit right. So there are a couple of things. One, you need to be able to change Vanguard's taunt to be on itself. Secondly, I don't think this defensive stance should need to be activated. I think it should just always be on. That would already help it. Actually building Beacon, that's always going to suck. There's not much you can do about that. But maybe giving it so it starts with extra armor for one of the talents before you have to gain priority. I remember the Rebel saved by the mental information. They need to crit success, so that was just pure dumb luck. No, I don't think he got to do his turn to do it. No. Anyone not got cape? Everyone got cape.
There will be no peace.
He'd already done the manipulation on teleport, and I'd been using stuns on him. Didn't know I wasn't paying attention. Just too busy. Blap, 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 blap. We kill. We go in, we kill. That's all I know or care about. Forcing enemies to hit you during your turn would be a good start. Yes, yes. Being able to force them to attack you during your turn would be a good start. So provocation, yeah, that needs to be AoE, not single target. That needs to be AoE. Because if you could run into a group of enemies and force them to shoot you, even ranged enemies, then that's one way to get your shit online.
Oh, what is that?
Did I forget something? Oh, I did forget something. Ah, that's so far. For Heretic, what origin do you recommend as a cool story moment? Priest, obviously, because you can be a priest of the Dark Gods, is pretty good. Crime Lord just naturally fits into it. Psyker's probably the best because it has unique interactions. Overseer with the Cybraven has some unique interactions as well. Staff the Endless Flames, the only pirate staff I've found so far. Yes. And then the next one is the Solar Staff, which you get in Act 4. So Staff the Endless Flames is the one you should be using. Tactical Backpack will increase it by 1 fireball. Is Deathworld Priest Officer Vanguard the new... Everyone loves telling me. They're like, hey, Revan, only play Operative. And then Operative gets bugged. Then everyone's like, hey, Revan, you should make Vanguard builds. Like, all Vanguard builds. Just full team of Vanguards. I want to see Officer Vanguards. I want to see Warrior Vanguards. I want you to use Toy Box to see some Operative Vanguards. Like, we're going all Vanguards. Hi, Revan, how you doing? What's your recommendation for a willpower build for Rogue Trader? Bonus points, if not Pyromancer. I'm doing... willpower build, Priest. Bolter Priest or Blade Dancer Priest. I'm doing a Telepath Psyker that dips into Pyromancer purely for the passives to then do his build. But yeah, Deathworld, Blend Storm, Priest, Blade Dancer, Executioner, yeah. Even with the bugs where Blade Dancer abilities aren't working with Executioner, that's still probably the strongest option. Devs are aware, hopefully fix this week. Ah, someone missed me on Discord.
Secure perimeter. Formation 4755. Glato, heal.
Is being a member of the Adeptus Arbites, I presume.
Just so you know, your key. Yeah. How does Estimilitary Sarge Aim deal with high armor enemies? Really tempted to go Bounty Hunter instead. It uses high armor penetration weapons like the Hotshot Lasgun and then the Necron Tech Lasgun in Act 4.
So, Theodora von Valancius is dead. I will deliver this. I honor the
And obviously, Iron Eye Grenades will half strip armor enemies. And you're going to have so many operatives in your parties now to strip armor. I found you through your YouTube guide spreadsheet. Love them. No, thank you. Thank you for the message.
Then there's this rebellion. Convenient. How many records and crucial witnesses do you think? That skirmish just... I must refuse.
I still can't believe the new companion isn't a romance option. Is he not? He is getting an update on the 25th. So, actually, no, wait. Was it 25th or was it 24th? They gave me a date. They told me when he was getting updated. So, some of Eogun's stuff isn't in-game, and he is getting an update. Blah, 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 blah. So, September is still the roadmap DLC 4. There was stuff up. Sorry, 25th of June. 25th of June, there's an update for Eogun to implement some of his missing stuff, such as his colony rewards. So Eogun's colony rewards currently aren't in game. If you pray hard enough, maybe you'll get romance options.
Servants of the law operate. Such coordination.
When does Trazen show up in Act 2? He installs himself into your brain.
Blood is more akin to a march, and yet I sense a kinship in our drive to execute those who offend the undying Emperor.
Also, with the so the edge of the irrevocable, basically, whenever you hit a high warp, it can basically be Idra. So every attack with it is like risking an Idra power. So if you blade dance, make 8 attacks, you have 8 Idras about to happen at once.
The Vizier. Would he be proud? Am I?
Only romance of Vanguard rotated. Guaranteed to go off at 20 Veil. Yeah, and you're guaranteed to be 20 Veil after 1 blade dance with that bitch.
Just as he ordained.
Cast your eye there.
You definitely do get a lot of EXP very quickly these days.
The Vizier.
Oh yeah, I haven't leveled up that on Cabela, but Cabela's injuries are so high that she's got the highest demolition skill right now. It's funny. We're back in the level up screen already. Just always we live here now. Yes. So I am doing a different build than what I originally planned. So now we're going to take sensory deprivation. Yeah, blinded does give some really good debuffs actually. Second sight. Oh, did I want to take contagion? Yeah, I've got ages to determine that. But yeah, second sight would mean that I can actually use my powers now, so that'd be pretty nice. +4 range. Then Vlad, toughness, rouse. And speed run this. We need to get some strength and tenets of retribution over here because we're going heavy gunner. Ooh, actually, quick vote: heavy gunner Argenta or master tactician Argenta of small arms. I'll give you 30 seconds. 1 for heavy gunner, 2 for master tactician small arms. I'll probably have to give you 6 seconds because YouTube's a minute behind. Many 2s, 3 1s. We'll see a flurry when YouTube gets it. Because basically the reason I ask is they finally fixed the Hymn of Vehement, so now it scales rate of fire based on your zeal stacks. A lot more 2s. YouTube started coming with them 2s. I'm also using flamers, by the way, so I'm definitely using flamers. Everyone tired of heavy gun Argenta? Okay, just many 2s. I get the point. I get the point. This is why we make build variants. So we scoot on over. So, why do I? Cool. So we still take tenets of retribution, but we now take perception instead of strength. Okay, we're going to go small arms Argenta. So you'll see me use the flamethrower a lot more now. Pascal. Perfect spot. So we can finally actually start landing some shots. Plasma bank. I would show off Arc Rifle Pascal, but I don't want it to get nerfed just yet. So I'm not. Well, during this week, I'm not touching Arc Rifle Assassin. Because, I don't want it nerfed. I don't want it nerfed. I want to be able to do a full run, not like... Because this is the main time where Owlcat are updating things. So, this is the time where if I find stuff that's really broken, I can't really show it on streams or videos, because then it'll get nerfed. Maybe a short here and there, but because they don't watch those. But yeah, if I don't want things nerfed, you don't do it. Ooh, same for Cabela. Same for Cabela. 1 for Executioner, 2 for Assassin. Oh, actually, no, we can't do Assassin Cabela. I take it back because I'm doing Assassin on my Rogue Trader, so I can't equip Cabela as Assassin. I take it back, forget, she has to be an Executioner. Or, I could have, I haven't prepared her Master Tactician build. I'll make her Master Tactician build later. Yeah, so Agility and Awareness now. Small bolters. Well, it's fun because small bolters Argenta, small bolter Argenta actually has some nice progression, whereas the big one you're just heavy bolter until you're improved heavy bolter.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
So mostly, but not entirely. I do take combat locus on her as well in Grand Strategist. Because they did nerf her Delio. Point of curiosity. Flame Gentle with Arc Rifle second. So that, I do have a build for that. I have a Priest Arc Rifle Flamer build on the spreadsheet that's going to be coming in 1.6. Arc Rifle is very talent hungry. So is Plasmas. I feel like there should be a chaos option here. I said, is Assassin Cabela good now? Yes. Yes. Especially whilst Executioner's got a bug with Blade Dancer abilities. Are all 5 Arc Rifle talents worth taking? Well, one of them's debatable. Maybe you do take the one where you shoot your allies. Why is there no Heretic option? Iconoclast is. Who'll be in the Endgame party? Moo. I am going to be the party. This assassin build can solo. Well, from Act 4, it can solo. It doesn't need a party. So when people are like, oh, so what do you do when companions say, nothing, I am the party. Because I'm making the Death Aura build, but with Psyker powers. So I will wipe the map before it can do anything. Maybe Eogun or Cassia can just be there to buff me. I require more willpower. Chop chop. Hello, does Vindicator Flamer work in melee now too? It should. I haven't tested it, but Melter and Flamer both work in melee. So I'm going to say a definite maybe, and it should. Which means it, and with the augments to use melee attacks with mental stats, it's now usable on a soldier build. So you can use ballistic skill and perception with it. So it is now usable, Vindicators, thanks to augments. I could even give one to Argenta if I install Brain Chip in her. My brain chip shut down when I was trying to say Argenta then. It just went, white-haired lady. Is my OBS bitrate acting up? No. No. Is your internet acting up? Or does anyone else report any lag issues? But no, it's constant. 7,000. It's fine. Haha, Dusty, it's not streamer issue. It could also, it is very warm. Maybe my computer had a little hiccup. Remember, England's a country where we don't believe in AC, and it gets mildly warm and people start dying.
Gloomy and stifling, fills this space like dense fog. The people here are drained, exhausted, bewildered.
They'll do that. Halo devices just turn you into giant bugs. You doing Psycho Assassin? You added to the sheet? Yes. Yes, I changed my mind from Overseer. Oh, I forgot they moved the reflective shield to the first tier. But yeah, that's the first Augment arm. That 15% less damage, I need to speak with the head of balancing, being like, you need to do that 15% reduction to strength, not total damage, because you've made it worthless. You've made it so trash. Oh, that's way too much. Oh, no, no, not the fuel. It only goes up to 4, yes. So we can get the little bolt pistol. The problem with trying to do a bolt pistol build is this is the only bolt pistol you have until Act 4. There isn't an upgrade to this bitch. I might say to Owlcat, like, I know you're working on DLC 4 right now, but could we please have some more bolt pistols? Oh, I'm doing a fully ranged build. I'm all the ranged. I think that's the best armor I've got for now. Oh, I forgot to go pick up the Death World chest piece. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I need to go get that. Go get that. That's important. Does this work with Psyker powers? I'm gonna test that with the psychic staff. It's a single shot though, so I don't think it does. It does work for arc rifles. Yeah, the shot part is the important descriptor there. Is there a non-Psyker build on the spreadsheet that is made better by any of the Heretic items? No. There's barely any Psyker builds that are made better than the Heretic items. They're not good. Yay, commerce check. Would be nice pistols with good sidearm to a melee build. Yeah, it would. It really would. I feel like pistols should have better chances of auto hit when you're like dead in their face. Or pistols should be at range ballistic skill, and whilst you're touching their cells, that they count as weapon skill, because then they would be a little bit more usable. But it gets complicated. It gets complicated. Don't you get, like, yeah, you do get a plasma rifle right before, Aurora, then you get a second plasma rifle immediately after Aurora. Do we think Chain Lightning, works for it? Oh, the Chain Lightning melee augment, that should work with the Psyker staff. That should work with the Psyker staff, because if they still count as melee attacks, if I check my damage, that might proc. Yeah, the Heretic cape that lets you teleport is something, but that's kind of worse than using the Swashbuckler cape or the Malpian Shroud. Oh, we level again. Fuck. We do get levels very quick. I didn't really feel it before, but I've been seeing a lot of people complain about it, and I'm like, yeah, actually, yeah, we do. Not that I'm complaining. I love leveling. Juicy, juicy levels. Reckless Fury. Medicaid, I guess. Argento. Ah, yes. Small Arms Argento. Right. Bolt Weapon Expert and Swift Slaughter. We'll also get Flame Weapon Expert soon, so we can do the big wide flame attack for the cheap. Then Cassia, undam that sea of souls. It's actually really good. Law Warp. Oh, now that I think about it, I shouldn't be taking Law Warp on her at all. Because I'm taking Law Warp. Wow. Did not plan my talent spread now, did I? Bliss calculation. Perception. At least I'm pretty quick at leveling. Training perception. You know, I stopped in on a friend that was streaming this game earlier today, and it was weird watching someone who didn't know how to play the game. Like, really weird. Because I was like, why would they equip that? Why would they click that? Why didn't they read that? Why have they leveled like this? And I'm like, right, they don't, it's their first time playing. Cassia derives benefits for her navigation on the on the map, but she does get some of it. Okay. Let's quickly turn to the void ship, then we'll land to go get the Deathworld armor that I forgot. So one of the things I've been pushing with the devs. So this is just, it's an idea right now. They don't want us to have full respec. And I was like, cool. What if I could just choose my talents when I recruit my companion? Like, say they're level 15 and they're a level 15 operative. Let me pick the talents. How about that? Is that like a compromise we can make? They will consider it, is basically what I was told. You tell me not to take Bird after Icarus becomes my best friend. You can still take Bird. That's why we have bet variants. Hey, Regan. Surprisingly common autocorrect. I'm running Iconos Pyromancer Warrior, but I'm stuck between Arc Militant and Executioner as second archetype. Any advice? Are you running Shearing Strikes? If Shearing Strikes, Executioner. If not, Arc Militant.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
I mean, as a Grim Dark reward to have full respec and companions, that would be pretty nice. Actually, so anyone can use that agility better. No. Earn 10 parry chance against melee. Actually, technically. Oh, it looks so gross on her though. Alright, that is a more meta option, but I don't like it. Oh, but it does change her, huh? Oh no, it was this one. Oh, it does give her the little death wild thing. That's kind of cool. I do like that. But no, I really didn't like Cabela with it. There we go.
There will be
Oh, I only just worked out that because I was saying in Dark Heresy this is a cool feature, and I just realised that we can already use it. I was like, just did never check the menu. Back we go. The change bring it down and finds how to work with the hotfix can now be used during an extra turn. What? That doesn't sound right. If you keep reloading like that, sounds weird. Was that dodge per shot? I feel like I missed something. Add some weapon skill to pistol shots here. Well, that's what they kind of do in Dark Heresy. They're giving weapons their own hit chances. By the way, anyone notice some weirdness with the burst fire? Tested on Jaina Starport Rebel yesterday. 25 bursts of 16 rounds, 16% hit chance, grand total 0 hits, 1 dodge. Something weird's happening, Casey. So I noticed that as well. Sometimes in the DLC, I was burst firing people and it just, everything missed. And I will have to see that happen more to report something on that. That's the whole new mechanic. Not sure they can make it without spending a ton on. Yeah, that's the thing. It's unlikely we'll get anything here. Yeah. Dark Heresy will be fully voice acted, yes. Random bugs, grim dark. That's. I feel like they do that sometimes. Great sword. Flak chest plate. That will be useful for Pascal. Big sword. While the sheet is being updated, is Heinrich's build a good jumping off point? Heinrich's build, actually, funny enough, I'm going to give you some screenshots. I've got the exact build that you're going to want to look at. So, here we go. Two-handed warrior pyromancer that goes into Arc Militant. This was the first ever build I played with. Yeah. I bought it back. With the DLC, they added a new chest piece that lets you have double dots. So if you put a warp fire on yourself, you get a fire dot and a warp fire dot. So you can orchestrate yourself to have both dots, then inflame, and you get two sources of dots in your melee attacks. So yeah, it's pretty good. And this one is it's two-handed sword build, so that's why you got Reckless Strike and Orchestrate Flame. And it's all about getting that Orchestrate Flame on by level 11, so it gets it much earlier than Heinrich's build. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You had screenshot time. Companion builds draw. I'm going to need to move this over so I can actually level, but yeah. I'll quickly give a little update. So I've got Abelard's Arc Militant build. I've got Abelard offhand pistol. People have eventually asked me to make Vanguard, so I probably will. I've got Overseer Idra. I've got no Psyker power lightning rifle. Idra using shotgun secondary. Yeah, we've got heavy gunner Argenta. We've got small arms Argenta, which is Master Tactician. We've got Grand Strategist Cassia. I need to update the Master Tactician. So yeah, Bounty Hunter Plasma, Lightning Assassin Pascal. So we've got Executioner Heinrichs, which can use rock swords. I've updated the Assassin Sword of Faith build because it got indirectly buffed by the nerf to the Great Defense, so it's actually usable. And the fact that Assassin got buffed. Gunslinger GA, I haven't updated the secondary builds for her. I haven't updated Assassin for Heretic yet. I think that's as far as I am. Actually, do I have... I've done Assassin Kibella as well. Yes. Oh, and I've got Eogun. So I've got Eogun Overseer, Eogun Grand Strategist, and double arc rifle Master Tactician Eogun that uses 2 arc rifles and his transonic cannon. So he has 3 weapons that he can fire a turn. So yeah, that's kind of funny. But anyway, where was we in chat? No pound Iridid Grim Darkness experience. Yep, I am more curious about the new Shiny Range Psyker. We'll check out. Waiting with yes. How long is it taking you to compile all this? I've been working on this spreadsheet since 1.2, so that was before Void Shadows. So it's been over a year, and obviously every time we get a major patch, so 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, and now 1.6, I've had to re-update the whole sheet 5 times. And I have 70 plus builds, so not every build makes it into the update. Because sometimes I'm like, that one can go on the shelf for now. But sometimes they'll change little things, and I have to bring certain builds back. So sometimes builds get dropped, and sometimes they get added back as things change. Rosinos. Willpower. Ballistic calculation. It's like this build for Idra. I had completely shelved it because it just wasn't worth using it because of all of her nonsense with her explosions. But now that she's got her new psi item, sorry, her new augmentation, it reduces the risk. So now it is gambling. Fresh target intelligence. But yeah, so I was actually making the spreadsheet for myself, and then I put it out for other people to use it. But loads of people, when I first put up my spreadsheets, was like, "Oh no, these builds are wrong. You don't know what you're talking about." I was like, "Why are they wrong?" They're like, "Well, that's not what the meta is." I was like, "I know what the meta is. No, the meta is this." And I was like, and this was back when everyone was saying that Vanguard, Malpi, and Shroud was the meta, and it's one of the reasons why I've never liked it since 1.2. And I was like, that's not the meta. And they're like, look, on turn 3, I do this much damage. And I'm like, yeah, but I do half that on turn 1 and map clear. I don't go to turn 3. And that's why I ended up kicking up a YouTube. So I hadn't abandoned YouTube from, like, I banned it first time 2017, then I abandoned it again 2021. And then I fired it back up, and I was like, okay, we're doing CRPGs now. What's the Psyker synergy with Assassin? We're only taking passives. We're not taking any assassin abilities. But Telepath specifically gives you lots of direct damage on powers, which ties into stacking lethality. Lethality gets enhanced by your other things, so you'll get more procs of direct damage, and you'll increase your lethality, and then you'll have notes and weakness and malign influence to do lots and lots of damage. I've been arguing about Vanguard and having build subs 1.1 at minimum. Ah, so you've been at this longer than me. But yeah, I came out of nowhere and I was like, my build does more faster. And they're like, yeah, but your build does less. And I'm like, yeah, but more faster. They're like, yeah, but by turn 3, our builds do more. And I was like, I don't get to turn 1. The enemies don't see a turn 2. So clearly you're doing something wrong.
My nerves are frayed.
And yeah, that's why I basically took over making content and going into the build community, because I was like, look, I don't know why everyone keeps telling you need to go to turn 3 to do damage, because you can just do damage. There's nothing stopping you. Just do damage. It's free. The damage is free. Just pick up the damage and take it home. The government doesn't want you to know this, but damage is free. Just take it home. I got so much damage at home right now. I was like, well, what are we doing? But yeah, so I've been tisming out making videos and guides ever since. You should see my banger on turn 10, bro! Oh, I'm just doing 100k damage on turn 10. It's... the only one who had AM Ablard back in the deal was CRPG Bro. So, CRPG Bro, when I started playing, was after the major update that nerfed pretty much all of his builds, so his guides didn't make any sense to me, because I was going through his guides, I was like, everything this man's saying is wrong, not realizing that 1.1 had completely revamped the game. So yeah, it took me a while to realize that, because I was following a build guide from him, and I was like, everything's wrong! Some of these things don't exist. The pictures are also different. Hello. But yeah, but you can tell he was a good one. The fact that he knew Vanguard was trash back then, it speaks a lot for how much he knew what he was doing at the time. Then all of Reddit was like, I'm a Vanguard. It's funny, Vanguard got so overhyped, it actually got nerfed the amount of temp HP it could stack, and it never needed that nerf. Luna, I'm asking you now, is there any options I need to take for Heresy for Cabela on this quest line? So Luna has been asking me to do a full Heretic run for a year, and I do it on Grim Dark, and I make a mistake in space combat, and I end the run. Or there's a major update that makes me restart the run, so I've never completed a Heretic run. I've completed a Dogmatic run and an Iconoclast run a couple of times, but I've never completed a Heretic run. In here, plenty. Coup. Never did I expect to hear that Vanguard needed a nerf. Well, yeah, that's the thing, because everyone used to overhype it so much, they straight up nerfed it. This was 1.2? Like, yeah, because it was getting so hyped up in 1.1. They're like, yeah, let's nerf this bitch. Oh, yeah, in, yeah, 1.0, Operative Assassin used to be able to do, like, 20k single shots, so that got, that, and it's been nerfed ever since. And they've only just made the suggestion changes that I had been suggesting since 1.3 to just I was like, just a crumb of scaling. I'm not asking for big overhauls. I'm not asking you to rework it. Just give us a crumb of scaling. Here's example numbers, and that they're almost using my example numbers as well. Space combat's much easier. They actually made space combat easier this update because I was working on a guide for it, and I put my guide notes on the Discord and pinned it, and then I was like, well, this is worthless, so I now need to redo it. Thanks to the builds, I just finished my first 1.3 run with the 5-star army, and it was a lot of fun. I'm glad to hear. I've only completed a Heretic right, and now Urlon's fucks. Yeah, so Owlcat, before I started slivering my way into Owlcat's ears, they were buffing and nerfing things based purely on Reddit. So I was like, what are you guys doing? That's no... yeah. And the thing is, it's because the other content creators weren't... They didn't want to upset the developers, because obviously they need a good relationship with the developers to get early access, because it's basically like access media, like you get in the film industry and all that stuff. I turned up and I was like, I don't care if they kick me out, so I was just very honest about stuff, and Starrett's kept me around. First of all, you can heretical the smugglers to let them continue to operate when you confront them. Second, at the conclusion of your inspection quest, you can suggest using the additives to the food. Do not cure the plague in the bay. Pray to the dark gods jumped into the shaft. Will do. The only Reddit take I agreed with, our ship should not be a frigate. No, yeah. I don't touch lore stuff because obviously I stopped following the lore around 1.3. So I've, well, third edition. I've got third edition like rule books for the actual tabletop back here. I did not keep up on the lore. I've got 3 of the Horus Heresy books up there as well, but I'm slowly catching up. I actually used Rogue Trader to catch up because obviously there was a lot of editions that happened whilst I was, you know, going to school, going to college, going to uni, having a 15-year tech career. And then I was like, oh shit, that's a lot of lore to catch up. I started watching Crack Duck and Pancreas No Work to try and get caught up as well. Yeah, I'm a bit of a weirdo. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, sweetie, scared the hell out of me. You didn't do your little stompy treat? Did. Oh, did you? Yep. Ah, she brought me a little sweet treat.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Right. The Burnt Man. We leave the Burnt Man.
There will be no peace in my
Sweet treats, praise the Messiah. Yeah, it's actually my daughter's muffins. She gets, well, cupcakes. She gets little cupcakes if she eats all her dinner in a timely manner. Sometimes she gets it even if she doesn't eat it in a timely manner, or even all of it, because I'm easy. But I'm eating one of them.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Yes, I do.
patience. Oh, my nerves are frayed.
There are a lot of really good augments, though. So, many augments add gimmicks that are just hot trash and not really worth using. Like the Ogren arms genuinely make Abelard weaker. However, there are some really bullshit augments, especially with Eogun, they make the game too easy. Stuff like the Skull Crushers. The Skull Crushers galvanize attack allows you to turn into Sasuke from Naruto, where everything within a full cell radius, you ping pong attack between all of them. And if you have Eogun's buff, you create little lightning explosions. So you just see little fucking Dragon Ball Z explosions all over the place as you story around. Yeah, that sticks out. That goes pretty fucking hard. The Penance Arm, if you put it on a high rate of fire burst character like Argenta, you can cripple any boss's stats into absolutely nothing. So yeah, that goes pretty hard. The cover efficiency ones I do use for Operative, but let's be honest, by Act 2, with a good party, enemies stop getting chances to shoot at you. But yeah, I do like them. The ones that I found annoying was... so do you know the ones where you create little copies? Yeah, I was using Pascal, and Pascal kept shooting them because the game prioritizes yellow allies as enemies. So every time Pascal used Expert Finesse, he would blow himself up because he would shoot the clone, which was standing next to him, and then Eo's gun buff would kill him. So I was like, ah, no, back. Oh, actually, let's talk to the beggars. Let's kill the beggar. Of course I cheat. Meant the aim Commissar to profit from rate of fire talent. Oh, Commander Profit.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Which add cover efficiency. Oh, the ones that turn half cover to full cover. Yeah, that should allow your Commissar rate of fire to be on. Yeah, sorry, I thought we were just talking about, like, OP stuff. But yeah, no, that's useful. That is useful. Especially ones that can give you, like, technically half cover. Then, yeah, you'll always have the rate of fire on, so that's quite useful.
We should deal with this.
But no, that's also useful for AMC. I did like giving the jump boots to Solomon, because it just helped with his terror movement. Do you know if adaptive service struts affects astronomical cover mate fire bonus? That's what we were just discussing. I have not tested that. I need to test that. Funny enough, I've been getting bugged that I haven't updated items for the AMC, and it's because I haven't tested it yet. Oh yeah, I'm going to Spartacus, man. We take heretical points. I'm sorry, Luna, but we had heretical points to take. Is double Ogrenarms good? No. Ogrenarms are worse because you lose access to your area attacks. It reduces your damage, and it's just generally worse. It stops you from being able to build up versatility as well. Ogrenarms, even one of them, is just a straight nerf. The hook arms are pretty good, actually, especially for Executioner if you're struggling to get to people. And the hook arms should also be pretty good for a Vanguard. We kick the common man as a heretical. The Twitch drops, if you open your drops. So, that is so bright. This one. That's going to paste it to both YouTube and Twitch. But yeah, you just check that, it'll tell you. Actually, how are we doing with Twitch? Because I need to maintain 75 average viewers if I want to get on Path to Partner. I have 72. Well, it's good enough for me. It's not good enough for Twitch. It's good enough for me. Revenue said something positive about Vanguard as the Warp Pros know. I'm not mean to Vanguard because I have a personal beef with it, even though I technically have a personal beef with it. I'm mean to Vanguard because it's bottom one and people overhype it. Maybe I'm just a hipster and I hate things people overhype.
I woke up with a feeling of
The star.
Abelard,
No further.
go connect the thing and don't use the ladder.
This galaxy is my
Naturally, we're going to
playground.
squish the guy because we're a heretic. Yeah. Sorry, heretic run. Gotta do it. Oops. Well, technically, if I start bugging them now, maybe we can get some Vanguard buffs for 1.4. Though I probably needed to start bugging them like months and months ago. I hear the warp wisp. It's actually that's a really good item. But I do want to keep my parry chances. I'll save it for later. Didn't know you could squish that guy. And now you know. Get squished, idiot. How dare you be working honestly on my shit.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
There was one time I almost suggested that I felt like some of the athletics checks were too harsh, but then I realised I was min-maxing by not leveling strength, so that was on me. So what are the Exy bugs? So it's actually Blade Dancer bugs. So Blade Dance is Death from Above, and Blade Dance aren't working with Executioner at the moment because they accidentally unticked is melee attack in them. So Death from Above it can trigger single target abilities like EO Gun's Electrified Strikes will proc on Death from Above, but Blade Dance doesn't count as melee and won't get Litany of Hatred or Strength, and it won't apply dots. Are you a heretic or a bad person? Give Idra to Heinrichs. Either way, yes. There should be a heretical option to also give Idra to the Inquisition. There doesn't really seem to be a heretic option there, but I hope I didn't just like reduce my XP.
Curiosity sings
Yeah,
in my
the Blade
veins.
Dancer stuff. But yes, the devs are aware. We've made them aware, and I've sent many screenshots. And I've also sent them screenshots about the soldier eye laser not working. I have, however, not sent them screenshots about one of the bugged eye lasers that's doing too much. So no one's snitched on what I'm about to show on stream. Where is it? Oh yeah, here we go. So no snitching. Just need to quickly open this. But yes, fleet combat training doesn't proc on area attacks either, and it doesn't proc on DFA at the moment, or probably not Blade Dance either. Yeah, no one's snitch once we get this to show the actual video. So one of the MK Hunter eye lasers is currently overprocking. Look at our blood go. I have not told the developers about that. But yes, the MK Soldier eye laser is not working in melee.
Lies beyond.
And the MK Hunter's overworking in melee. It does not trigger versatility, unfortunately. Where do I get it from? Don't remember. Genuinely don't remember. We're waiting for Adam to, Ablard Homelander build. We're waiting for, so usually I made the loot tables for all the drops in all the game and all the DLCs, but Adam just pulls it straight from the code, so we're just waiting for him to update the wiki. It's giving the old stink eye. That from the stink eye is very, very warm. Let's quickly run around here and rob people's houses. I'm a heretic for you, see, so I need your stuff. You know, one thing I always find weird is Heinrichs and Argenta actually put up with way too much heresy before they leave you in Act 4 going on to 5. Eat the slop for the giggles. I don't think the Mindses will hurt me too much.
The Emperor sets my path.
Since I've only got like 3 usable augments for Cabela and 1 for Jay, which one removes negatives from stims on bonus turns? Yeah, that could be quite good. For Cabela, I was using the Blood Crushers because I pushed her to 1 heretical rank so I could use them, and then she became, like I said, Sasuke. She was just doing her narrative thing. I could hear the little whistles and tunes as she was flying around doing her stuff. But I also give her the trauma one. And obviously the toxin arm. But if you go assassin, you can give her all the assassin ones. There's quite a few assassin ones.
Would have been disciplined for such a performance. Over there.
Yeah, the assassin ones give you like extra direct damage that you can do. There's also the assassin boots when you go through people. It's really good on a Shearing Strikes build or even a Dance Macabre build. Because you obviously get more procs. And obviously when you move through things, they just take direct damage. So that all builds into it. The Death Aura build got massively, massively buffed. It's funny that I can tell based on what they do, items they do in DLCs, which of my builds they're aware exist and which ones they aren't. I may hold on to assassin ones in case I respect Psyker overseer to assassin. Yes. Alright, we'll try the soup. We're going to make ourselves ill. Bruce. Oh, we succeeded. Yeah, glory to the Emperor who gives us drivel. Alright, Iconoclast points, why not?
See, right there. Genius, triumphs.
Like how AM Commissar like, I had worse. Yeah, I think you get this something similar for the Astra Militarum Commander. Oh no, that's what you said, Astra Militarum Commander. Yeah, I misread that. You are correct. Yes, yes, yes. Does Dark Heresy have an area like Mura? Don't know.
Spectacle of your demise. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Ooh.
Rejoice
These guys are
in
going to get
battle.
messed up something fierce.
The Emperor's judgment. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Have I introduced you to Flamethrower?
Battlefield in righteous fury.
Huh. You can stack 6 Litany of Hatreds, is what I just discovered. Those melee flamers, do they count as melee to be one-handed by Organ Grip? I think they are flamers, not melee. They shot the rogue trader, how
I'm
did
not
it?
accustomed to being ordered around.
Zap.
Let the bodies pile.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Oh, a genius at work.
More. Zap.
Powers and their unholy works. Oh.
It's a pretty strong build. Did you see how they ruined Psyker's breastplate? Yes, I did, and I'm so sorry that happened because of me. So one of the Russian community build crafters was telling me that Ida is the best Psyker stacker in the game. And I was like, no, she's not. Heinrichs is. And he was like, no, Ida is. And he explains to me why I'm an idiot. And then I showed him how to stack 120 Psy rating with Heinrichs on turn 1 from the start of Act 4 using Psyker's breastplate. Unfortunately, I didn't realize the head of Alcat balancing was watching us argue. And he was like, I'm going to nerf that. And he did. And I was like, fuck. Yeah. I need to stop arguing with people in front of Alcat, because then they're like, nerf whatever Revan's saying. Don't even read the rest of the messages. Just start nerfing.
The ordinary.
It's not useless now, it's just meth. So it no longer triggers on Psychic Phenomenon, and it only triggers on Perils of the Warp, and it gives +2 Psy rating. Before, you used to just be able to use Heretic 2 to, on loads of powers, just trigger Psychic Phenomenon and start stack Psy rating. Can't do that no more. That's kind of what I was doing. There was a way that you could use Bloody Pact with Psyker's Breastplate to just constantly reset a certain power, and yeah, I was doing that. But to give Alcat the dues, they do also take sessions to MC specs. Yes, that is true. So they did let me change a lot of Eargun. There was 4 talents they wouldn't change. 3 of them were the base skills, and the other one was still resolved. But they did let me change everything else. So yeah, no, kudos to them. Like they're good men.
Pay attention.
Don't cure them.
One step at a time.
But
The madness.
am I allowed to kill them even if I don't cure them? Because I kind of want the Relished Anguish. Luna, let me know. Eogun does need his logic. It's a huge part of his character. Well, logic and tech use are both part of his actual build, and Medicaid is actually part of his story. I've never tried, couldn't tell you. Okay, we won't kill them, and we won't cure them. We'll just lose the EXP here. So we're back to burst firing Argento into Ghost Helm. Yes. Yes, we are.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
You can brawl with the mutants. Cool.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Nothing escapes my sight. I better myself through my service. Never doubt me.
The machine god grants me insight.
Patience.
We should deal with this.
My nerves are frayed.
How do Master Soldier Tactician Santics focusing on Sanctified Staff? I have an old build for that, and I will be updating that. But basically, just spam Word of the Emperor. And taking any stuff that builds up. So, similar to my J build, actually. What's the earliest plasma weapon available for Pascal? I've already got the plasma pistol, but I don't use that. I wait until the plasma rifle, but I do it normally after Aurora, because I like to have Pascal the sniper rifle to shoot the sniper. Oh yeah, Paradox Soul for free, yeah. I'll check that message later. Earliest plasma pistols from the Explorer rep in the bunker. Yep, and then you can get one in the plasma chambers, and then you can get a rifle on the way to Aurora, and one just after Aurora on Eogun. sentenced to death for
What
murder.
an amusing attempt at defiance.
What's that?
The monsters demand your death.
I'll do it. The enemies of the Emperor will
Fire.
be undone. Doubt is for the weak.
I am going to take the talent to make this 1 AP. Oh damn, he really wants to know something. Let me see. Hi Reverend, I hope you're doing fine. Want to ask about something. I missed Voice Shadow's first errand, the Scream, so I'm going to miss some content in future. No. Cool. Blade Dancer is kind of glitched, yeah. But hopefully we should see the fix for it soon.
I serve the ruinous powers.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I love playing a combat build because then I get to buff myself and do lots of combat stuff. Zap.
If I may.
Ooh, Ablo, I'm so sorry. Melee Pascal it is, I guess.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Out of my way.
Oh, thanks for the membership there. I brain shot for a second. What was people saying? Blade Dance Convich, yep. What weapons do you recommend for Arbiter's Gunner build at the end game using improved heavy stubber and double shot barreled shotgun? Yep, those are two of the best options. You should see a stubber upgrade in Act 5. The advanced heavy stubber requires you to betray the Arbiters in Act 4, but that increases rate of fire every time you attack. That is the best one. Yeah, shotgun's absurd. It's really good. Is there an emplacement now for the Eyes of Joyce on a Heretic Psyker? You can always use the +1 mask for the you get in Act 2, or even the Ghost Helm. How do you feel about Solomon now that we're in the expansion? So Solomon, I think Overseer needs some buffs, but the augments, I'm finding ways around some of his stuff. Flamestone Sandstorms use at point blank. Too bad shotguns are still better area weapon. Yes, but at least they work in melee now, so they're usable. So that's all we can really ask for, is to be usable.
Let's see.
Get shot, idiot. Oh, I missed.
Schemes.
I've suffered worse. Indeed. Reduced to dust.
Everyone kind of died.
As honor ordained by the web. An
My build is very AoE heavy, so you will see me one turn a lot of encounters. Cool. Now we can give that to Abelard. Do you play Pathfinder games on Unfair too? Yes, I did. I played a shit ton of Call of the Wild, though I haven't actually played Wrath of the Righteous, because I was going to do one run of Rogue Trader and then play Wrath of the Righteous, but then I've been here for 2 years, so I now haven't. What's broke with Blade Dancer? Death from Above and Blade Dance don't count as melee attacks, so they don't proc Executioner dots on melee. So they just need to flip that tag back on and push out the hotfix. Wish rogue trade to get overcharged protocols too. Yes, that would be so strong. Even if it was an augment. I'm going to go do the thing up here real quick. To get my heretic points. Oh, the game just got darker. Okay, it's fine.
There will be no peace in my wake.
I wish they'd keep running whilst I did this. So we level more. Yep. There we are. So we just got fresh targets. So willpower and psycho minors. Nope. Huh. Oh, I took willpower earlier. Okay, that's why. So do I take perception to go to 50? Yes, that will give me more range. I realise I messed up my leveling order. It's fine. It'll work out in the end. So Abelard, we take toughness and dueling mastery. So he should have enough parry to deal with Aurora, unless he gets kicked to the ground. Argenta, master tactician. We can take the flame weapon expert. Which means we'll now have really good area damage with her. Well, not area damage, area coverage. And with my rogue trader doing so much area damage, that's going to be pretty nice. And yes, awareness. Bam. Then Cassia, perception and pass unscathed. Yep. Pascal, we will take intelligence and overcharge protocols, so we're ready to use a plasma weapon. I'm not going to use it yet. Yeah, you'll find, guys, when you go from my 1.5 sheets to my 1.6 sheets, you'll find my builds come online a lot sooner. I, on purpose, designed it to be online sooner. For everything, really. Then we need perception, sweeping motions. The idea was more kill, more soon, more easy. Easy wins. Let me just quickly scan chat. Hello, Reverend. Hello. Hey, okay, how you doing? Break the law, you can't be adept mechanics rogue trader. You could have been a tech adept or something like that. That would have been fine. What's your opinion about power creep in the game? Should devs rebalance difficulty? They are looking to do so. They did nerf a lot of things this update, actually. Psycho-operative gunsling get touched at all? It got buffed. It got buffed. Blade Dancers count as burst or area attack, but I assume burst. So Blade Dance is a burst attack, and they wanted it to be able to stack with rock swords, and their change made it not count as melee. So they fucked up. Is there anything that the Lightning Assassin absolutely needs to work? Companion, path, except... probably the Promise Pistols is a good secondary, and just arc rifles. It doesn't really matter about your alignment. Items, obviously, notes on weakness in Act 4. you need that, and malign influence. Yeah, I'm going to try a Be Smart Commissar Operative, maybe Bounty Hunter with dual plasma pistols to see if it can compete with Burst Fire at all. Especially now that Burst doesn't stack exploits. It's Strike, so Strike Burst, same as Rock Swords. Anything that increases Rock Sword attack count will apply normally. But as for Blade Dance, ooh, actually I don't think so. Sorry, I was thinking about Pyromancy Stars. My brain skipped a beat for a second. Bounty Hunter dual pistols, Astronaut round of 1 point for sheep was really fun. Yeah. Yeah, Commissar Plasma Pistol, Operative, maybe Bounty Hunter.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Though all that armor pen's not going to be the best for Plasma anyway. And heretical. Smile. Stop being cartoonishly evil. You're not meant to let people know you're a heretic. And now it's more Heretic aligned. And we're feeding people other people. Do you know if Biomonster Deterioration Talent works with things like Degrade Defense? No. Degrade Defense is like a damage booster. It does work with other things, but not that one. Oh, 5 more points. And then we got Heretic Tool. Dual World Operative Bounty Hunter Crime Lord. Yeah. So that setup has received buffs. Warrior AM with the Carnage Axe. That one's fun. Yeah, that was my same first run. I did that as a Pyromancer. I didn't see any Heretic points jump up though. AM Commander Officer Master Tactician. Very usable. I've done that one before. Obviously, it won't be as good for damage as the Sold version, but you'll get a lot. Yeah, you'll be able to attack with it. The problem is going to be attack economy, so you might want to sneak and finish the job, because obviously for Aspirant Commander, you want to have more attacks for your field of fire.
Patience! My nerves are frayed.
Oh my god. Oh, we can just spam this.
Failure is a bitter taste.
5%. Let's go.
This failure shall not define.
Grenade only build would be a challenge. Well, grenades now get scaling from soldier talents. So we can always do that. I think grenades would be more usable now. If you could add a new Origin DLC 4, what would it be? What would be a fun Origin? So they're not going to do like a blank or pariah. We've already got arbiters. I doubt we would get a tech adept, though tech adept I think would be cool. Because it's like Mechanicus Light. We've already got a crime lord. I wonder if maybe they could do something from like rejects, maybe get something out of the Dark Tide area, though we do have a lot of stuff from that. Actually, what origins are we missing? Let's look at the Rogue Trader tabletop. So what origins are we missing? So we have Astropath. So we've got the Psyker, Arc Militant, Void Master, Explorer, Missionary, Sandshell, Navigator, Rogue Trader. These are sort of mixed, similar to what we've got. Nobleborn, so they've already got Noble. Imperial Welder, Hive Welder, Forge Welder, Void Bomb, yep. So Scavenger, Scrapethird, Stubjack, Child of the Creed, Savant. Savant is obviously a mystic. Ooh, do you know what would be called? Kitsune, the children of the Emperor. That would be very interesting. But again, I think there'd be too many roleplay options to have that. Be hard to work that in. Yeah, it's I have to think about that for a little bit. Free Gretchen in it. Yeah, we get one of the Nikos. I'm going to be a cat guy. From DT, they could only add Augment, to be fair, or Hive Scum.
In this tapestry of a world,
Hive Scum we've already kind of got with Crime Lord. It just doesn't work the way theirs does. Imperial Guard like Mop. Well, we technically have someone from the Imperial Guard. What about General? A General they could try and make it a little bit different from Astra Military Commander. Try and start thinking of Dawn of War 2 options now for some of the. I probably failed this test quite bad. Oh, we've still got the vestments, even though
What lies
Plunge into the what?
beyond?
Yeah, what happened? That was weird. Was that because I failed the thing? I feel a Nidro trader. Blossom. Alright, we didn't get the cutscene because we failed the ritual.
There will be no peace in
Hello.
my wake.
Krieg would execute if he lasted more than 2 turns. Well, Krieg's not really... So a lot of this stuff won't properly Capella. What could they do? Well, first of all, they could update. They could update Noble. I know, obviously, in Dark Heresy, you get to pick sort of what kind of background you have with your guardsmen, so that's actually a little bit more roleplay there. They could easily give us Death Cultists. So you could make your own Cabela, but obviously that's already a companion.
Oh, my nerves are frayed.
Yeah, we've already got obviously Psykers and stuff. I want a Krieg follower. Some people did, some people didn't. Like, so many people complained that they didn't want a Krieg follower when they didn't realise what we were getting.
Am I?
Merchant is also how they're reworking Noble. Then we go to the bridge. Inquisitor, yeah, Dark Heresy has that. Cold Trader would be a little too overpowered. Noble needs reworking. I think it should get like more buffs based on your your profit factor. They could easily work that into a whole mechanic. Have it similar to Cold Trader, but based on your profit factor would also work really well for Noble. Even though I'm not using Idra, I'm still going to level Idra. Idra, Intelligence, and Melting Armor. Oh, yeah, Assassin Origin. So, yeah, we're never going to get something like one of the Collector's Assassins or something like that. I'm not a lore guy. That's my problem. Alright. Yeah, everything else can one-shot the Catan. Why can't we? Yes. Yeah, one of the assassin like auto temple things. You know, they would probably look like a road trader.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Compared to naval service,
It's like
that was
you
barely
can make
shadow.
a navigator mercenary, but you obviously can't be a navigator yourself. Probably some sort of mutant origin would be interesting, but like what kind, and would it even fit the game? Like a lot of stuff would require too much story working. And yes, I played Pathfinder. I played the original Pathfinder. I actually have critical hit decks up there. But as for Kingmaker, Wrath of the Righteous, I was original backer for both of those. And yes, I played a lot of Kingmaker because I played the Call of the Wild mod. I, however, have not played Wrath of the Righteous. Administrum Bureaucrat, that is one that could work. Yeah, I was trying to think something that wouldn't require like massive story reworks to have you as that origin.
Guide my
Enforcer
stripes,
could work, but you have to
trolls,
kind of
the
think what
heretics
kind of
who have
mechanics is that
encroached
going to
upon these
really add.
halls. Let
And
no
how will it be
villain
separate
escape
for
the
Astra
God
Militarum
Emperor's
Commander?
retribution.
Because you've got to remember,
Delivered
almost
by our
every
hands.
origin in the game, besides Psyker, is actually a very high-ranking individual.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again.
The reason I haven't played Wrath was I spent too long playing this game.
Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the corpse emperor.
I was meant to do just a one and done for a trainer, but I've been playing this with
the limit of his utility.
a few thousand hours. That guy's gun went pink. Heretic played Silent Sanctuary run, yeah, that'd be good. Do you know the Scholar program? Maybe someone from there, but that is what the Commissar comes from, to be fair, as well.
Yes. Von Valancius. To the best of my knowledge, that dynasty is headed by the esteemed Theodora von Valancius. Has there been a change of circle? The news is lamentable.
Now, an in-training
My
Space Marine
condolences.
Scout would be
And I presume
interesting.
the heir to the sacred warrant of trade. I convinced him to come. Then
Paul
the
Troll build is still good for 1.6, yes. Like, all of those builds are good, they just need slight updating.
I
Because I've found ways to make them stronger.
All right.
Okay, Bella, you set this one out for a little bit. It is annoying you can only really have one assassin in the party, because I want 3 assassins in this bit currently. But I can show you my heavy armor breakthrough Heinrichs that levels agility. Too far. Psyker Minoris. I'm blind. Wait, no. Breakthrough, weapon skill. No, it's Psyker Minoris. Yes, right there. I'm blind. Medicaid, Shearing Strikes. Wait, yes, open engagement. Yeah, I've been really in love with open engagement lately. I'm taking that on everything. We take heavy armor now and we switch it to power armor later. And yes, that does unfortunately mean that we have a respec. I really think that power armor shouldn't be a talent in itself. It should be a passive upgrade you get to heavy armor through like something to do with the story. That's just me. Agility and Psychomaduros. Oh, I did it again. Man. The drops only work with Steam. You can only get them on PC. Why are you using an auto pistol? They'll render. Now, do we want Soul Siphon or do we want Noble Sword? What does Disturb do again? Ooh, it lowers their willpower. Okay, we can give you this one for the moment because I'm going to go get... Actually, I've got heavy armor right there. Bam. The cooler Heinrichs. I do want 1 AP shoves. There's Boogie. Oh my god, what happened to the party formation? So how's the Chaos playthrough improve the latest DLC? Well, Urlong got massive upgrades, so everyone should be happy, because Chaos is the only alignment with the story path, and now it gets a really strong companion. So hopefully, people are very happy. Oh, and by the way, I just saw a new follow on Twitch. Thank you for that. For those on YouTube, if you remember to like the stream, and those on Twitch remember to follow, all that good stuff does help the channel. We're under attack. Help. Give me buffs. Tempestus Scion origin. So that is an origin that's part of the Astral Militime Commander. And like I said, Dark Heresy, that's one of the 3 sub-origins they showed us. Because the origins in Dark Heresy have sub-origins. Which is kind of cool. I'm going to wait for this to move. Ooh, okay, so after this turn, we can't be standing here. Do you hate how the new friend is... What? So how's the kit? Yeah, players go through game. For the second time I watched your VTuber and I get a Revan jump scare. Oh! I'm in Wubble. I didn't realise you raided us with 140 people. Hello! We're playing it back. Yes, Revan jump scares. How did your run go?
I won't object to it.
Oh, I'm going to need to charge him with Heinrichs. Well... I like the way that you do Alex Pregnant, yes. And we've got Heinrichs in a trench coat. We would have him with the cool sunglasses, but we'll get him the cool sunglasses on football. We're going to want to slightly move into better positioning for here. We don't want to be standing here because of the lightning. Speaking of which, I am the lightning.
A genius at work. No opposition.
Many dead friends.
A wicked thought.
But let's not abuse Cabela. Oh, well, Cabela at the moment I'm not using because she's currently bugged and a lot of her abilities aren't working, but we are hoping to see that fixed soon. Now, range-wise, they are going to be outside Pascal's range. But I can grab him some party buffs. And then... yeah, this is probably going to... oh, actually, I'll do the cover trick. Can I shoot the cover? No. Damn, if there was a barrel there, I could shoot the barrel, which would bounce to him. Trenchcoat Heinrichs Prison Build. Yes. Cassie will keep off the lightning. Buff my character, which will also increase her Psyker range. Now, are you now within range? You are. You, I don't have line of sight up, but I can get you.
What if?
Nice, 112 damage. Where did Pain Channel to? Okay, so Pain Channel took out the one Heinrichs was fighting. Yep, that'll do. And blood. Buff party. Get out of the way.
Tactics are the best ones.
Nothing but a smoking corpse left there.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
Preload some buffs, because I'm not going to be able to attack this time. Oh yes, Argenta.
I'll do it. Guided by faith.
Got the Flamer at the moment. Also not going to be able to do anything with that, so... 48, 25, okay.
As the Emperor
What sort of heretical background, like... ooh, a cultist background. Now, that would also be one that would be very interesting to justify. Ow. Ooh, Heinrichs is in prime buff territory.
Let's see to it.
Ah, but am I going to need to charge to get in range? Yes. outside my range. Probably going to want to actually kill these guys in melee for the movement points.
But of course, be gone. I won't object. I'm done with this one.
Cool. Turn 2.
I will endure. Join me.
No, you bastard. I'm going to have to go back to the ship to heal off the traumas.
I will
This corridor trap, man. Penal Legion. Penal Legion is one. But again, it just ties in with Astro Militarum Commanders, just other origins. So for the people that have joined, we're trying to spitball what are some origins that we could get in the next DLC. Undercover Gene Stealer. That'd be an interesting end to the Namaste situation. Annoyingly, that means we're going to lose the lightning buff.
Patience. Oh, my nerves are frayed.
Undercover Gene Stealer origin, though, that could be pretty absurd. I think so far, Administrarum Clerk is the best one we've come up with, or some from the Scholar Pragmatum. There's going to be a next DLC in 3 months. There's DLC 4 in 3 months. Medicae Origin. That's one they could definitely do. Now, Medicae Origin would be interesting. Interesting to justify. Theodora was a damn heretic. Theodora was a damn heretic. So am I this run. Now, what have I... What? Suspicious rash. Oh, I haven't healed off my rash. Greetings to the Merchant Guild. I joined you in the open air. Yeah, Noble, I think, should be reworked a little bit to get stuff and profit factor. Yeah, but 3 months of the next DLC. Like, Outcat, so far, they're thinking September. Dark Mechanicus, a heretic. A flayed one in a trench coat. But there's an origin. Keep the rash for Nurgle. I would do, but it lowers my stats. And it's also, it also does give me some EXP to get rid of it. Well, they were already working on DLC 3. They were co-developing it at the same time with this DLC. Also, origin-wise, we could have some kind of Scholar. Yeah, so Scholar, I was thinking, would be one that we could go with. I forgot about the Servitors. And I haven't gone down to fix the other stuff. Three points as a heretic there. So we just need 2 more points to be able to make the thing we want us to do with that. Yes, I've had many good night's sleep since getting back from the festival. I was dying. I just realised we haven't fixed the Astropath Chapel. Should have kept the rash for the lulls as the possible achievement. I've already got the achievement. I already have that achievement. No, well, Tempestus Scion is a sub-origin coming in Dark Heresy, and it's going to be part of the Astra Militarum one.
They will see.
Or Guardsman.
Oh, yes.
Did you report your inspection to the Freight Line boss? Yes. Yes, I did.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Yeah, we are 2 heretic points short. Oh, I haven't done the Bath Heresy. I need to go do the Bath Heresy. I need to go have Naughty Thoughts in the Bath. Though, actually, no, I think I did do Naughty Thoughts in the Bath. Oh, we just hit level 15. Bam. 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 Ooh, I just really... Oh, actually, no, rate of fire is still fine. Master Tactician. Rate of fire is still fine. But what else do we want with this? So I'm guessing... Yeah, Firearm Mastery 2, and it says Firearm Mastery 3. I'm going to take Firearm Mastery 1 secondary, I think, actually. Bath Heresy. Sell your bath water to the serfs. Probably could get away with that. Heinrichs, yes, strength. Pascal, obviously that.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Oh, wait. Oh, I hadn't spoken to them yet. The staff buff get fixed in 1.6. Yes and no at the same time. They took away weapon skill from it, and they took away strength scaling, but it can still be... The pyromancy can still be dodged with perception. Still counts as a melee attack, but then you don't need to level weapon skill for it, but they just made it weaker. So, they made it worse. Yeah, their fix genuinely was to make it worse. So we need 2 more heretical points before I go back and speak to the guy listening to confessions. Let's double check if we got Bath Heresy. So yes, they fixed needing weapon skill, but that made it worse. Double check. I can't remember if I bathed on this character. It might have been a different character. Oh, I don't think it was this character. I have hair. I don't remember having hair. I think it was Bath Heresy. Oh no, we've done it. Damn, we have done Bath Heresy. Dang. Well, there is more heretical points to get on the planet. I was just trying to do it before we went back. Yes, dress up heresy also does it. But we'd already committed Bath Heresy. I'm not sure about the romance stuff with Heretic, because I don't tend to romance the Xeno.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Bath Heresy is definitely going to catch... Well, whatever you do in your own Bath Heresies, it's not for me to judge. I just realized with how much AoE my Psyker's going to do in these things that there is no way that the rest of them are going to be able to keep up. So I might as well give him a sniper rifle. Kibbles... Oh, Kibbles has a heresy by talking to her. Oh, her dialogue on the ship. Right you are. I can carve a chaos symbol into myself. You are correct. That is why I missed.
They will see. Oh yes, they all
A mercenary for an origin could work. Well, that's a lot of gift subs. Oh, thank you for gifting subs over on the Twitch side. I've never seen that before, so just a bunch of green just appeared on my screen. That's the first time I've ever seen someone gift a sub on it with my chat. Thank you. I'm sure people will enjoy that. For people who did just get, like, yeah, who received memberships. Oh, no, that was YouTube. Damn. But yes, for you guys, yeah, if you want to get on the Discord and link your stuff up, you'll get access to the sheets because of that. So yes, do thank that person. Yeah, so what you also got to remember is your character does need to be kind of famous for it.
I met her once.
Because everyone except for the Psyker comes from a very, like, high esteemed position.
We faced a great... It is impossible. When we join the cult... But... It brings... You can... Tools for... Is it possible? The purpose of this practice is to fortify the flesh, not to mutilate it.
We're torturing Cabela so I can get a tattoo.
The flesh remains untorn. Good. Do you have other... Your body will fade. It is not difficult to talk. Death whispers to...
The fairest symbol.
You have made a mockery of the sacred ritual. So be it. I use it. Ask the cup.
I must take my leave. So yes, we got Heretical 2. Now I can go do the thing in the shrine. Cabela's a voice actor in Dark Heresy, and so is Argenta, by the way. How is Void Shadows OST so good? It is pretty damn good. Yeah, I think a famous mercenary could be possible, but then it was... could be possible.
What lies beyond?
Oh, it's just a +2. But yeah, we can now have a chance of getting AP for killing enemies.
I'm restless.
Good boy.
Curiosity, sing.
Drukhari slaves as an origin. That would be interesting. It depends what kind of powers and abilities they'd get. What was I doing? Nope, going back to the bridge. Yeah, someone from a famous mercenary brand. Now, if there are any books that have famous mercenary brands, getting someone from there. But you could even get something like... There are other origins we go for. Obviously, like... But try not to overlap with Dark Heresy, I guess, as well. If you went, like, with Tactician or something. I did like, I think the one that I liked the most was obviously a scout of trying to get ready to be in Breen, but that'd probably be like a super soldier one.
Tapestry of a world,
an initiate.
I am the rogue thread.
Oh, pretty. Yeah, adept, initiative. I love that they've got little scenes like this in it to show off the vistas. Jurg, if you know where there are mixed up flags or companions, if you send the list them to Alcat, they will fix them.
Ah, one step at a time, amidst the madness.
Oh, there's a logic check in here I forgot to do. My charged stuff! Oh my god, I forgot to do charged stuff. This is the only time you'll ever see me save scum, by the way. I'm definitely save scumming for the charged stuff. Because it's the only lightning staff upgrade between Act 1 and Act 4. So there's one logic check, man. And because I'm not leveling logic on Pascal to be able to play Eogun, I don't want to respec for it. So we're being naughty.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Yeah, you can literally get locked out. The only staff upgrade that I can even get. I will be taking no questions about that save scumming right now.
They will see. Oh yes.
No, anyone with reject the flesh is also immune to toxins, and some of them are also immune to bleed. But Necron 01's both, I think, but it, maybe reject the flesh is also both.
My house would be proud of me.
But yeah, with the recent changes, Act 4, there was a lot of things you find that most of your dots don't apply to. Which is why burning is so good for Executioner and Priest Blade Dancer. Oh look, it's that one place that I used all the guides for the lead up to the DLC. More heresy points. Alright, let's have a look. So we look at as a heretic. Heretic should be allowed to save scan. Ah yes, the ultimate heresy. Cassia feels like she's barely trying. So obviously, yep, that's how my character should always look. Abelard pulls it off very nicely. Very, very nicely. Argenta, surprisingly adorable in her little hood. Yeah, Cassia barely trying. Come on. Heinrichs, yep, going all in. And Pascal, goddamn, Pascal put little spikes on his outfit. I feel like he's the one that didn't really need to change anything.
See, right there.
Yeah, Heinrichs is a pro. Well, he is a fed. Sand Shell origin. Yeah. Well, we do have Navy officer at home.
Operation successful.
Curiosities, things in my
Some sort of Medicaid probably could be worked, like a scientist or something, like someone suggested. Really? Again, there's not a heretic option. I didn't manage to catch me some yes, hello. Pascal, you do it. I'm a serial save scammer. Consider it a feature of any game. Any game that allows me to quick save, quick load. Vivisector, yeah, that's the one. Vivisector, I think, could be really cool. Tie into Executioner. We've already got Heretic too. It's not like we're dying for points here.
Ha! There will be no peace in my wake.
There's a mod that adds Medicaid archetype, but it's not yet updated for this patch. Interesting. I am picking Iconoclast to help him. We love Abel. We protect Abel. Need Blade Dance Pascal. Oh my goodness.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Alright, so Abelard, you can have the first casing.
Glory be to the current of the motive force. May Dulce
I do think based on our conviction we get viable chainsword and gun build possibilities. Oh, Norris, hello. Sorry, I did not recognize your new picture there. Threw me off for a second. How the devil are you? Now, I would hope some sort of origin that could work with chainsaw and gun stuff. That could be a way they could get into it. Some sort of swashbuckler. That is technically the Rogue Trader origin. But yeah, some sort of adventurer. That would be fun. On Messiah, Arcane Key, Immortal Reason. I'm at the point I remember that based on just single word prompts. A second arc rifle. Going to borrow crit chance. Give Pascal hit and crit chance. Rest fine. Keeping more potential worshippers alive is true heresy.
What lies beyond?
But now enemies that are immune to electricity. Outside tech priests who use as plasma before it came might be an origin for them. Now, something that is plasma focused would be nice, so we could get a version of overcharge protocols.
What an amusing attempt at defiance! Through the smoke and gunfire.
Now, can't lightning them. There's shock healing, but we can use fire.
Schemes within schemes.
The dodge and the parry.
Naturally. Let's see to it. Be gone. But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it.
Who do I want to do stuff?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
A wicked thought. A predictable downfall.
Rogue Trader origin. Oh wait, we have Noble for that. But yeah, if they buff Noble.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Oh right, we can use that to also damage them. Or we can use that to heal them. Duh. Silly.
It will be done.
I already knew that that would happen. Why did I switch my brain off?
I will do my one viewer target.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, how much range can I get on the flyer? To there.
Rejoice in battle! I'll do it.
I thought it would be more than that.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Power resides in the will of the righteous. God Emperor, move through. Be the fire in my heart. Faith within.
A lot of 55s were missing there.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Bedtime for me. Yeah, but you have a nice stream. I will be doing the same as well. I'm just going to do the fight that's just below here, and then I'll be finishing up myself.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
We have lots of heretics to be able to AoE blast with my charged lightning staff. Yeah, he'll end up healing one of them, Pascal, especially if you leave the arc rifle on him. Okay, on we go. I'm on the road again.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Yes, actually, whilst we're about to get into the final bit combat for the stream here, tell me, what is everyone running and how are your runs all going so far? Right before bed, coffee right now. You serious? Cause yeah, I love caffeine. Sorry, teasing the lady. I've been sat here drinking cola. Of course I want caffeine. I live caffeine. My blood is mostly cortisol from how over caffeinated I always am. Companions have good interactions with Eogun. Most of them. Eogun's a fantastic companion. The Homunculus in Act 3, I think, has some of the best ones. But I would dare to do first Heretic run. Heretic is a good time for it now. I would highly recommend it. Debating whether I should do a full new run and jumping around. I think a new run is worth it with all the changes. Pascal, announce me. This at this point, Heinrichs and Argenta really should have just ended me. Current Psyker Operative Overseer. I know not much things there, but not one killing you. It's not a bad setup. Abelard. Right. Turns until reactor explodes. 2.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Victory is imminent. It will be done. At your beck and call. I took care of this one. I will do my duty.
Emperor, give me strength.
It's not actually accidentally blast Abelard again.
I'll do it. Doubt is for
Nice thing about flamers, you don't destroy your own cover like you do with shotguns. That bug really needs fixing. I tried to bring Heinrich Argenta with me anyway because they should be shooting my heretical hearts every time. Yeah. Yeah.
I won't object to it. Get me a target.
Parried? Wow. Oh, actually, I should be using this to up my damage. And we do that. Then we do this. Okay. Can from here, yes. Good. Ooh, could lightning you. That would heal you, but you're at real health. I forgot you get heroic abilities on the staffs. There's nothing really to use it on. And you just blasting this one dude would be a waste. However, using on Abelard would definitely not be a waste.
It will be done. For Von Valancius.
Though how I did that turn is a waste.
At your beck and call.
Bit.
Victory! I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Bit. Right, we are up to the next one. The autocorrect is against me, saying post a heretic. Guess this chat is a case where I'm totally yes. Trying to say I appreciate all the work you're doing builds for us. Have a good stream. Will do. I might have a soldier mount because I've been having fun with the grenade changes. I'll going to be leaving my heretic class soon. Well, you say soon. She's going to be there pretty much the whole game. Cassia.
Step aside. The navigator
Well, already buffed you, so buff you. Even though I'm going to give Abelard the extra turn. Then we're going to do something fun with Abelard. We are going to first a yeet. It didn't range yeet. Okay, small yeet. No yeet. Can you not yeet? Are these guys immune to knock? They're not, but I'm disappointed. We could leave you there for Pascal and move up, but what happened? I was hoping to yeet then charge.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without is worthless.
Wow, sometimes Flamer's not the best positioning. Heinrichs. Oh no, you've already got Iron Man.
Naturally. For the throne's glory, your reckoning is due.
Line of sighted, no. If I go here though. Did some more digging. Eulet's romance flag explicitly override the clown ending for both her and Mirazhai. Such a weird one flag spread. Huh. Well, the more you know.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
28% really? How? You know, I was hoping to be lightning in people, and I have not lightninged anyone in this encounter. I am most disappointed.
I am powerless to act.
Oh, boo. No line of sight on anyone. So why would it not let me knock you back? I don't understand.
My place is at the fore. It will be done. Indeed. I took care of this one.
Don't know.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
Yeah, when Space Elves and their weird proclivity to offend machine spirits, in this case, weird coding. Yep, they'll do that.
My ears are ringing.
Ah, turn 4, gross.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Victory is imminent. One fewer target.
Oh, well, Argento.
I will bathe this
Reload.
battlefield in righteous fury.
And we should be able to fully burst you.
The Emperor's
Yes.
judgment. Doubt is for the
Prepare
weak.
that for next turn.
But of course, Lord Captain, be gone. I won't object to it.
Oh, Chaos Bomb. Now, if you farm 23 of those, that will give you enough to get to level 16 before Aurora. So yes, anyone looking to do that.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends.
good 30% drop in his armor. I think we're outside of distance where we can stun that there. Oh, cool, I can finally lighten something.
In my wake.
Now, backdraft and yeah, pain channeling killed those two. Can I blind anything? I'm too far. Abelard, time to do Abelard things. So I doubt I can knock the Chaos Spawn back, especially not from this angle. No.
It will be done.
I need to kill that guy.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
I will do that. An exemplary strike.
How many times did you want to hear him, Abelard? Oh, because you kept parrying the Chaos Spawn. That's bloody funny. Bip, 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 bip.
At your beck and call.
Hey everyone, how's Operative now? Good. Usable is the correct phrase, I guess.
Me?
Very usable.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Goodbye, armor. Argenta, well, everyone we wanted to kill is now dead, so you've got to start moving around the map.
I'll do it.
You can reload your
Without
things.
deeds is worthless.
Don't think you can cross map. No.
Naturally. Everyone, step
Just get Heinrich's traveling.
Let's see to it.
Can I see them for this? Nope. Get parried, idiot. Get parried, idiot. That'll do. So, from here, can I see you? No. If I stand here, can I see you? No. Now, we just gotta keep moving.
Is my muse.
Victory is imminent.
That's gonna die. Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna die. I think you mean Chaos Sprint. Yes. With the Operative buffs, the Eagle Ops Overseer may still be usable, especially with the Arc Rifle. Yeah, it's probably going to be really, really, really usable. Oh, that guy punched the machine and died. What? Xenos. The cogitator was probably well beyond repair, but your attention is drawn away from sacred machine and towards the dagger sticking out the control panel. On close inspection, turns out to be a lavishly decorated handguard of a sword whose blade has been pried out, and the pommel is decorated with strange adornment resembling an eye covered in a scaled lid. What remains of the blade has a blue sheen to it, the same tint as Kunra's weapon during the mutiny on your void ship. There is no human-made object. It was grown from wraith bone, a material favoured by the Aldari. This mine. On behalf of the Holy Order, so thank you for blah 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 blah. Let's move his mask.
What advice do you seek?
Dibs. Yes, I did use Shimmer and Motion on this character because as long as you don't use major powers above 15 Veil, you can never trigger Perils of the Warp, so it doesn't matter. Shimmer and Motion is just free real estate. Plus 500 HP, I don't know why. Glitches, maybe? There's a whole number of reasons why it could have so much. It could just be invigorating resolve and your allies building stacks. It's just giving out loads of stuff. That tends to be what does it. Alright, loot the corpses. But yes, invigorating resolve will tend to be the common cause of having almost infinite temp HP. But it is 11:30. I have day job tomorrow as well as children, so I'm going to be ending the stream there. So I will quickly finish looting these corpses, make a save, say my goodbyes. Thank you all very much as always for watching. I'll probably be editing the Cassia 1.6 video for tomorrow, and then trying to obviously finish the companion variants and get some more, or try to get at least 2 or 3 of each origin variant done on the sheet, and then once I've updated items and augments, it'll be good to go. So yes, as always, thank you all for stopping by. It makes it a lot more fun to obviously play the game, go through and do stuff, instead of just making the videos to actually get to play and stream and chat to people whilst I do so. So yes, and obviously people that like the video on YouTube, people that follow it on Twitch, subscribing on YouTube, doing all the membership stuff. No, thank you very much. It's very, 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 very helpful. But yeah, so far, obviously, this Psyker build, very, very strong in the early game for just clearing stuff. It's just going to be see how it scales later into the game, and as we go and things get test more things. But no, it's been a lot of fun, and thanks for stopping by. And obviously, Mirabelle, there we go, Mirabelle. Thank you for the raid as well. Alright, before I go, actually, I should check for Twitch people if there's someone to raid in the space as well. Let me just see who is about and streaming right now. Be good to send you guys to someone in the space. You guys. So there is someone called DK Diamantes who's in our little group. So I will send you guys over there for a raid. Yeah, this is someone who's in the little stream group with me as well. So I will send you guys that way. Well, apparently they're just chatting for now. But if they're in the Warhammer group, well, they probably do Warhammery things. So no idea whom they are. I've never interacted with them. But they know people I know. So yeah, I'm going to send you all over there, and then I'm going to go sleep. So yeah, say hi and check out what they're up to, and I'll speak to you later. Thanks all. Bye for now.